Youth groups from the Middle Belt alongside Ohanaize Indigo, Afenifere and Pan-Deaf Youth have called on the Kaduna State government and the judiciary to stop the planned execution of Victor Solomon. The groups made the appeal during a press conference in Kafanchan, saying the case raises concerns about justice and accountability in southern Kaduna. They also cited years of insecurity, killings and displacement in affected communities.
Bandits have not been persecuted. Even those arrested were given amnesty and returned to the society, while Victor Solomon, who is defending himself and community, was sentenced to death. That's unfair. The late Ogom Adara Meoda Galadima was killed by the same bandit, and his people threatened and humiliated. Till date, no any positive result. These are not inflammatory questions. They are the question any credible justice system must be willing to answer openly. More so in a capital case where the sentence is finally and irreversible. They carry the full weight of a human life. The broader context now. No honest reading of this case can ignore its environmental. Southern Kaduna has been one of Nigeria's most brutalized human rights landscape for over a decade.
The coalition urged Governor Ubasani to grant executive clemency pending legal appeals and independent reviews. They also called on human rights organizations and the United Nations to monitor the case.
We demand your serious approach and collaboration with the Middle Belt to save the lives of our people. The action of elites, especially the elected and political officers from Southern Kaduna, must be ascertained and visible in the issue of lives and their people. To the Governor of Kaduna State, exercise your constitutional power of executive clemency and grant a stay of execution pending an independent review of this case. Demonstrate that your commitment to fairness and inclusiveness extend equally and without reservation to all communities in Southern Kaduna. To the Nigerian judiciary, ensure that Mr. Solomon appellate process is accorded the full measure of procedural fairness, independent legal representation, and impartiality that a death sentence demands.
I've heard the cry of the Southern Kaduna for the release and for the review of the sentence of death of Mr. Victor Solomon. I urge all relevant agencies, international community, to rise up to give them the support for release of this innocent man who have his own self-defense for the crisis and the attack of his community. And I was praying that innocent blood should not be taken after defense is life and defense is people for the attack that took place some upon a time in 2018. We are calling on all human rights agencies across the country, international community, to come for the aid of this innocent blood. We experience this thing of wrong judgment in the South Nigeria.
Victor Solomon was sentenced to death by Kaduna State High Court in January 2026 over the 2018 Kajuru communal violence.